Hello, New Wave of British Heavy Metal.com here. Today it's the 8th of April 2023. As always, quick favour if you would, and that's if you would please subscribe to the channel. That'd be marvellous, big help and appreciated, so please do click the button if you would. Today is something, well, a bit different really. Steve Thorne's new album, Malice in Plunderland. Now, I'd not heard of Steve before. I saw the album cover somewhere, can't remember where, and I thought, that looks interesting, doesn't it? It's quite striking, spectacular artwork, and I thought perhaps the artwork there with the clown MP in the front and the Houses of Parliament in the back might be a bit of a none too subtle hint as to what the album might be about. And well, can you guess? Anyway, on reading some notes, and what Steve says that about the album is that Malice in Plunderland is, and I quote now, dedicated to the unalienable right of free speech and the end of world government deception and tyranny. Well, my guess was correct. Was yours? Well, yes, of course. You know, the lyrics deal with Steve's take on, well, let's call them the main events of the past 3 years or so. A certain, well, let's call it a medical emergency, and various subsequent ongoing, what we'll call political issues, particularly here in the UK, given, you know, it's Houses of Parliament there and indeed beyond. All very well observed, and Steve's lyrics are on point indeed, and pull no punches. Rubble and Dust, nice paced opener. Title track, up-tempo, edgy yet melodic. Infectious chorus, nice well-paced guitar solo, and that's the kind of style that continues throughout the rest of the album, although there is a fair amount of variation in song style and delivery, but generally is sort of like a quite easy listen without being easy. That's not too much of a contradiction. But I've found that listening to it a few times, it grew on me a lot. It drew me in, and you know, I really got into it. The songs such as "Cup of Truth," "Who Will Where You Are," and "These Clowns" in particular, very enjoyable. Not least the lyrics and how cutting and identifiable they are, given what has been happening this past few years. Overall, I'd describe it as generally kind of stripped down, reasonably laid back, kind of like melodic prog, easy listening style, but full of melodies and catchy hooks, tasteful guitar solos thrown in. The sort of album that really does grow on you with repeat listens. I've had it mooching around in the car for the past week or so, and it really is. It's one that took a bit of warming to, but I'm glad I made the effort because I'm really enjoying it. So not only for the lyrics and how well observed they are, but how Steve puts it across in the music as well. For a speculative purchase, it's a winner in my book. I think Steve hits the nail very much on the head lyrically, and how he gives his spin on things, and the music's a winner as well. I got mine directly from the label, White Knight Records. It wasn't too expensive either. I think it was only about a tenner. So, you know, more than worth the money in my opinion. I'll put a link to White Knight Records below, because I've bought other stuff from them in the past. They do things really well for a small prog dedicated label. So do check them out, and Steve's stuff as well. It's a Malice in Plunderland, a little bit different, but a winner, certainly a winner for me. So do have a look at it, and please subscribe to the channel before you go. And as always, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and take care.